Hello everyone. I am Sonia, and you are watching WWE Debates. Today, in this video, we will talk about WWE Clash of Champions 2019, 5 matches that could happen at the PPV. This video will be interesting, watch it till end. If you want to get every update and news about WWE, please subscribe my channel, and click on bell icon for notifications. Let's talk about our main topic. The build-up to WWE Clash of Champions started on this week's Raw and SmackDown. After a star-studded SummerSlam that crammed in all possible talent both past and present, Clash of Champions will have to pull out some creative and unpredictable rabbits from their hat, so that it can go down in the history books as a great event. This week on Raw we saw several unexpected things, including Sasha Banks' return, and Braun Strowman suddenly arriving out of nowhere to help Seth Rollins against the OC. In addition, we also saw the Revival becoming the first ever Co-24/7 champions. The following night on SmackDown, Kevin Owens was fined $100,000 for his actions against Elias at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns and Buddy Murphy also put on a spectacular match. The show ended with Randy Orton and the Revival decimating the New Day. In this video, let's take a look at 5 matches which could happen at WWE Clash of Champions 2019. Number 5. Charlotte Flair vs. Bayley, SmackDown Women's Championship match. Charlotte Flair faced WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus this past Sunday at WWE SummerSlam. As Flair promised, she defeated Trish Stratus in her supposed retirement match. After getting a huge victory over the 7-time WWE Women's Champion, bigger things look inevitable for the Queen. The Queen faced Ember Moon at this week's SmackDown and got a win over her. The War Goddess lost to SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley in a title match at SummerSlam this past Sunday. Flair has been on a roll. First, she defeated Stratus at SummerSlam, and then, she defeated Moon last night on SmackDown. The 9-time Women's Champion tried to earn an opportunity to face Bayley last month, but she failed due to an interruption by the champ. With a huge win for Flair in the record books, it looks like she's next in line for a shot at the SmackDown Women's title. Charlotte Flair has received a huge push from WWE. Every year, she wins at least one title. Her push continued at SummerSlam, after she defeated Trish Stratus in her hometown. It looks like Bayley will be defending her title against Flair at WWE Clash of Champions next month. Number 4. AJ Styles vs. Ricochet, United States Championship match. The Phenomenal One and Ricochet have been embroiled in a rivalry for the United States Championship for more than 2 months now. At the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson cost Ricochet his title, and when he tried to regain it at SummerSlam, he was interrupted again by the Good Brothers. The rivalry looks far from over, as Ricochet once again tried to poke his nose in the OC's business this week on Raw. The OC attacked Universal Champion Seth Rollins during the main event, which led to Ricochet making the save. However, he failed miserably, because the numbers were too much for him. AJ Styles is set to defend his United States Championship against Braun Strowman next week on Raw. We can expect another interruption from Gallows and Anderson during the match, which means there's also a possibility of the one and only showing up again to save Strowman. Styles and Ricochet have been delivering great matches over the past 2 months. If WWE is planning to have another match between them, they should add a twist, to make the storyline even more intriguing. In addition, they must avoid a messy finish in their next match. Number 3. Randy Orton vs. Kofi Kingston, WWE Championship match. Kofi Kingston vs. Randy Orton has been in the making for 11 years. After constantly taking shots at each other over the past couple of weeks, the two locked horns at the biggest party of the summer this past Sunday. However, the match ended in an unexpected way. Kingston and Orton gave all they had during the match, but Orton did something which took the WWE Champion to his limit. The Apex Predator tried to humiliate Kingston in front of his family during the match. Kingston could not take it and gave a vicious beatdown to Orton. After hitting him with numerous kendo stick shots, Kingston took him inside the ring and hit him with a Trouble in Paradise. The Viper came out this week on SmackDown and teamed up with the Revival to defeat the New Day in the main event. However, the win was not enough for Orton. He laid the New Day with an RKO to each member after the match. Kingston will definitely be looking for vengeance on Orton, because of the comments he made about him pre-match, and the beatdown he gave him and his New Day partners post-match. We can expect the two to go face-to-face once again at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, after how their match ended at SummerSlam. Number 2. Becky Lynch vs Sasha Banks, Raw Women's Championship match. After defeating Natalya in her own hometown of Toronto, Ontario, Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch is looking forward to bigger things. This week on Raw, she delivered a promo in which she said that she would be going after all the women on the roster. She gave them a clear message to get her before she gets them. Later that night, an injured Natalya came out to remember her father Jim Neidhart in an emotional moment. However, it was rudely interrupted by the returning Sasha Banks, who brutalized the Queen of Hearts. Before the boss could make any severe damage, Becky Lynch rushed in the ring to save Natty, but she failed to do so, as the boss had other things in mind. Banks brutalized the man with several chair shots and even hit at one time on her head. Knowing Becky Lynch, she will definitely go after the boss next week on Raw. The man will return with revenge on her mind. The storyline has just started, and it is definitely hinting to a title match between the two at WWE Clash of Champions. Number 1. Seth Rollins vs Braun Strowman, Universal Championship match. The Beast Slayer Seth Rollins lived up to his nickname this past Sunday night at SummerSlam and beat Brock Lesnar in a classic match to win his second Universal Championship. No one expected Rollins to pull the victory, but WWE did the unexpected this time. Now that Brock Lesnar is out of the title picture according to Paul Heyman, the man will be looking forward to new challengers. This week on Raw, he faced United States champion AJ Styles, when the Phenomenal One challenged him to a match in the main event. However, the match ended with a disqualification as Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson beat down Rollins. Ricochet tried to save Rollins, but he failed. Just when the OC was looking dominant, the monster among men Braun Strowman came out and made the save for Rollins. Strowman looked interested in the Universal title when he handed it to Rollins. Strowman is set to face AJ Styles in a United States title match next week, but it doesn't look like this feud will go a long way. The monster among men will most probably face Rollins for the Universal Championship at Clash of Champions. It should be an interesting bout, where Strowman's power will collide with Rollins' high-flying skills. Please write something in the comments section. Do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care.